Okay, a while back I asked if I should do some movie reviews, and I got like 5 comments, I think it was, and I should do it, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. The first person to make a suggestion was Sam the Man 467. He had 3 films: V for Vendetta, Lord of War, and Blood Diamond. I have not seen Blood Diamond. I have seen Lord of War and V for Vendetta, and so I'm going to go ahead and review those. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a brief little bit of information. This information I got off of the Internet Movie Database, IMBD, or whatever the initials are, .com. You just type in the movie, it gives you all sorts of stuff, gives you trivia, quotes, goofs, and stuff like this. So anyway, it was directed by James McTeigue, Teigue, probably misspelled that wrong, and Andy and Larry Wachowski, which also did Matrix. It stars Natalie Portman as Evie, Hugo Weaving as V, Stephen Reed as Inspector Finch, Stephen Fry as Dietrich, and John Hurt as Adam Sutler. Now, I'm going to give you a little piece of information from there. The name EV is pronounced EV, with E being the 5th letter of the alphabet, V being 5 in Latin, and Y being the 25th letter. You take 25 and square it, makes 5. I saw this movie when it came out in movies in the theaters, and loved it. Me and my wife actually went back to the theaters later on and saw it again. It's a really good movie. If you want a companion to this movie, 1984. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've read the book. I want to see the movie. It's a very good depiction of letting government go awry, not caring what the government does as much as it should, and just letting it do whatever it wants. And it's a very good quote. Yeah, I'm probably gonna mess it up, but I'm not gonna tell you what happens because it kind of moved the movie. But in the movie, he says, you know, I'm an ideal. To be the main character, I'm an idea. Freedom. I cannot be burned. I cannot be killed. I cannot be destroyed. And it's a very important thing, and that's one of the beauties of it. It's also used in Batman Begins, as an idea. A man can be killed, a man can be silenced, but an idea. And in V for Vendetta, it's freedom. But here in the United States, we have very fond affirmation for. It's also great. Has some great action scenes. V uses knives mainly, but he's like an expert knife fighter and stuff and all this. It's got a sense of humor about it. But it's a very good movie. If you like action movies, I suggest this. If you like movies that make you think about things, I'd also suggest it. By the way, Hugo Weaving, who plays V, also was in The Matrix playing, I can't remember what his name was, like the head agent dude. So, I don't know, I guess it could come up with some sort of rating system, or I don't know. It was a pretty cool movie. So, there you go. The other one was Lord of War. Written and directed by Andrew Niccol, Niccol. Einstein, get out of here. Get out of here. Oof. Starring Nicolas Cage as Yuri Olov, Bridget Monahan as Ava Fontaine, Jared Leto as Vitaly Olive, Ian Holm as Simon Wise, and Ethan Hawke as Jack Valentine. This movie is... Okay, this movie is so weird because it's almost like nothing happens during the whole movie. But it does. It has no... Like in a normal movie or story, you got something happens at the beginning and it is finalized at the end. Well, this doesn't happen. This is basically just a slice of an arms dealer's life. You know? You begin in his story, when he tells you about the first time he sold guns, he just goes on. I won't tell you the end, but, basically it's just the major events that happen in his life. That's it. But it's a very captivating story. Here's a bit of information for you. They worked with actual gun runners making the film. In the movie, he's buying a bunch of tanks, and they were all real. They broke into a Czech arms dealer who had to have them back to sell to another country. In one scene, he's got rows of Kalashnikovs. 3,000 of them, and they were all real firearms from a real arms dealer. Before the tank scene where he has rows of tanks, they had to notify NATO that they were filming a movie. Get out of there. Yeah, there, doofus. In case they saw that on satellite imagery and thought there was a tank battle getting ready to pop off. But it's a very, very good movie. I'm a gun freak, so I loved it automatically. But it's so weird because, like I said, it's like just a slice of his life, There's no, problem he's got to solve or, bad guy he's got to take down or anything like that. It's just a slice of his life. And explores how his illegal activities reflect his illegal life affects his regular life and all this stuff, and it's got the great Nicolas Cage in it, which he's a great actor, I think. I mean, he's not the greatest, but he's very good. I'll see a movie just because of him. In fact, I saw that one just because it was in him, and it was about gun running. But I probably wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for Nicolas Cage. Again, I had seen Blood Diamond. So, that's a pretty cool movie too. Lord of War. And if you're wondering the title, it explains it in the movie. I thought it was kind of a neat, cool title. But it explains why exactly it's Lord of War in the movie. There's a great speech about the AK-47 in there. So, there you go. There's 2 of them. Keep the suggestions rolling in. I've got around 300 DVDs. Mostly back in my parents' house being stored. But I've seen a buttload of movies, so keep the suggestions rolling in and I'll keep reviewing them.